moment I'm going to tell you, begin concentrating on one of your hands. As you do, you may concentrate either on your right hand or your left hand. It doesn't matter which. You'll concentrate on a hand that's free and unencumbered. As you begin concentrating on that hand will begin to feel light and relaxed. In fact, the more you concentrate, the lighter that hand will become, until it feels as if there was a giant bouquet of helium balloons attached to your wrist, and your hand will begin rising and lifting and rising, relaxing itself right off of your lap, right off of the chair, right off of the floor, now right into the air. Allow your eyelids to remain closed and begin or continue concentrating now. As you do, you become aware of many things. You become aware of a peaceful sensation going through your body. As you concentrate, you become aware of your calm and easy breathing. You become aware of the feeling of the material beneath your fingertips, on the floor beneath your fingertips, and one of your fingers will now move slightly. It may be your index finger, your middle finger, or your thumb. One of your fingers will now move slightly, and that hand begins to feel light and relaxed. In fact, so light it feels as if that hand will now begin rising and lifting and rising, relaxing itself right off of your lap, right off of the chair, right off of the floor, now right into the air. If your wrist is touched, it feels as if additional balloons are being attached to your wrist, causing your hand to become lighter still. Rising and lifting and rising, further and further up, moving straight toward the ceiling. Rising and lifting and rising, further and further and further up. In a moment, I'm going to say the number 3. The moment I do, those balloons expand to 1,000 times the original size, taking your hand straight toward the ceiling, taking you off of the floor, off of the chair, standing you straight into the air. The moment I say the number 3, 1,000 times the original size, number 3. Rising and lifting and rising. On the next number, number 2, balloons expand to 10,000 times the original size. The moment I say the number 2, balloons expand to 10,000 times the original size, sending you now straight into the air. 3, 2, rising and lifting and rising. On the next number, number 1, balloons expand to 1,000,000 times the original size, taking you straight out of the chair, right off of the ground, sending you now straight into the air. The moment I say the number 1, 1,000,000 times the original size. 3, 2, and 1. Rising and lifting and rising, further and further and further up. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I say number 3, you will open your eyes, you will look at your hands, you'll see how well you have concentrated. On the count of 3, you'll open your eyes, you'll look at your hands, you'll see how well you have concentrated. 1, 2, and 3. Open your eyes, everybody, and freeze. Stay right where you are. Everybody stay perfectly still. Do not move a muscle. We have some excellent subjects. You guys are in for a dynamite show. Everybody on stage, freeze. You folks, give these folks a powerful round of applause.